Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOC.
Welcome to Around the Table. We're hitting the midweek today. It is Hump Day, and we're excited about getting through today and in tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend for ourselves.
That'll be your last. I don't know what's going on.
Something going on over here. It's not me.
Is it? It's got to be on here somewhere. We can hear somebody talking.
Okay.
Something is on. It's me. Well, I thought I turned it down, but I guess I didn't. We can hear something.
We try to monitor. We've got so many different outlets that we have to be on, or not have to be, but we are on, and there's a delay there.
And we check. Sometimes we check those things, and if we don't get the volume down.
Mm-hmm. So what were you going to say?
I don't know. Where was I? What were we talking about? What were we talking about?
I don't know.
I have absolutely no clue.
Okay, that's how it works around here.
We were talking. We went from stock market to we're here.
Yeah, well, we're looking at some of our stories that we were going to talk about this morning, and stock market was one of them. And I said, hey, do you know anything about this one? Because it's gets going up quite a bit.
It is going, and it's on a rise right now. So I'm thinking, okay, I wanted to look at it myself and kind of see what they're. They can give you a target, a year-out target. Yeah. And what I've learned through my thing that I'm in, my investment group, is that you don't want to buy stock right when it's close to its target because there's nowhere that they're predicting it will grow.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I've purposely stayed away from stocks my entire life.
Oh, I haven't.
Because I've been focused on, being a sole business owner.
Sure.
So you invest in yourself, basically.
Right.
So.
Well, it's time to look and diversify, Dan. You're not going to be doing that forever.
Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how today. Boy, it was a really nice day this morning.
Wasn't it?
It was cooler. Yeah,
crisp.
I was thinking, oh my gosh, I need to put a wrap on.
A wrap. I need to put my wrap on. I haven't heard that in a while.
That's a term they would tell us in school. Make sure you get your wrap before you go home.
And it was wrap.
Get your wrap. And your galoshes.
And how many people left their wrap and their galoshes still there? Probably quite a few people.
Oh.
If you have kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Did you ever have trouble with your children when they were younger in school?
As far as what?
Well, the teacher call you, Johnny is...
No, I did not. Oh. But I did have some feedback on one of my kids who, at the moment, I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but he might be the youngest one.
Well, he's under the bus now.
Who would I would get this message that he went to he's in the nurse's office.
Oh boy.
He went either he liked the way she looked, which is what I think sometimes. He got a little sympathy. he got a little care from the nurse.
Oh.
But he'd be like, I have a headache or whatever, and depending on the situation, I probably did pick him up a couple, and then it got to be kind of a deal, and I was like, no, unless you're dying or puking, you'll be okay.
Yeah. So he was lapping up all the sympathy.
But he wasn't disruptive, so I never got a call about that.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Did your boys?
Yeah. When my son was in the 3rd or 4th grade, there was a situation that happened, and I cannot remember what it was all about. Mm-hmm. But I had to go to the principal's office and the teacher and whatever. And I told him, I said, my son does not lie. Well, apparently he did lie. Oh. Because he owned up during that meeting.
Oh.
And I go, and I, felt like I was looking over the top of my shoe. Yeah, I was pretty deflated because, I thought that he was.
You trusted him.
I trusted him, and he was honest, always telling the truth.
Which
and
kid
whatever.
was that? I met someone who told me about one of your kids. He went on a trip with them as a chaperone, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. That
said you should
that was the other one.
You should. Oh, okay. You should ask him about that because he said I think he had to have a little. I don't know if he had to come to Jesus with him or with the group itself,
I'll have to ask.
Or maybe he was just doing that to Raz.
Maybe
you know?
I'll have to ask. Well, they both went to one went to Washington, one went to New York.
New York is the one that I.
Well, I went on that trip.
Oh, really?
I was on that trip. I don't know what he did wrong, but
well, maybe
you know, your kids.
Maybe Rick was just BSing me. You know?
I'll ask my son about it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we did keep them quiet. Their names, we didn't name any names, although I did.
You only got two sons.
Well, I have 2.5.
Well, 2.5. Yeah.
But no matter
well, you
how
said the youngest one.
No matter how you line it up, that's the
yeah,
youngest one.
Yeah. Anyway, the weather was really nice this morning, and I think we've got a kind of a cooling trend that's going to happen throughout the week. Yeah, I'm looking at these temperatures here, and even though some of them say 90, they barely are 90. So do you want to start us off?
So a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between noon and 4 p.m. today. Mostly sunny with a high of 91. Some of my apps say it won't get to that. We'll see. And the chance of precipitation is at 20%. Then tonight's mostly clear with a low of 66. Dan, here's your weather. It's coming.
It is.
Thursday is sunny with a high of 89. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low of 63. And Friday, a high of 90. And a Friday night clear with a low of 64.
Ooh, getting chillier.
On into Saturday.
And Saturday, it looks like sunny, high near 93. Calm winds. And then on Saturday night...
What is that? Morse code?
It's my phone.
Did it?
It's the, I don't know. It's one of the things that cleans the thing. If it gets wet, you get hit a button. I accidentally hit my clean button. Anyway, let me get back to the weather. Saturday, sunny with a high of 93, and then the overnight low for Saturday night is 65. Calm. It'll be calm on Sunday with a high of 90 degrees, and then Sunday night, a low of 61, and then Monday and Tuesday, 20% chance and a 40% chance of showers moves into the area, and the highs for Monday, 81.
Wow.
And then Tuesday, 77.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's nice.
You know, I'm looking at this thinking, okay, if you have a desire to be at the lake or anything, the lake's going to start cooling off with these lower temperatures, and your time frame, if you like to get in the water, it's getting a little short.
You can still drive your boat.
Oh, sure, anytime.
Anytime. Even the middle of winter.
We winterize ours, so we can't do that. But
oh.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anywho, but everybody else who doesn't can.
Have you been thinking about topics to ponder lately?
I have.
I mean, is there everyday life you have a paradox? Oh, you have one.
Yeah, but we've already got them. So.
Oh, okay.
And it's about absolute truth. So just bear that in mind.
What's truth and what's absolute?
Absolute truth.
What's the truth?
What's your truth and what's absolute?
Everyone has a truth.
Yeah.
But a lot of them's not based on anything but what you believe in your head, right?
Yeah, we talked about that at church.
Yeah.
It was like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay,
that's not today's.
Let's do our topic to ponder.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
What sounds or noises do you hear every day that you've stopped noticing? I said my husband talking. I was kidding.
Are there times though that when he says something that you just are oblivious and you didn't hear a word he said?
And it's kind of a two-way street. We're both.
Yeah, you're in your own little world.
There's other things going on in my head.
Well, there's always other things going on in my head. I'm sure. Right. Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. Let's see. I know that when I'm really focused, I mean, I hear everything.
Do you remember hearing it though?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember it. I mean, I know like if there's a car that drives by, I hear a car, but I don't say, ooh, what kind of car was that? I don't focus on it.
Right.
So there's a lot of things I noticed when I first moved here to Harrison, the first thing I noticed was how quiet the traffic was. because I'd lived in a bigger city.
Uh-huh.
And you constantly hear that. And when you're in an environment where you hear a lot of noise, you don't necessarily not hear it, but you block all of it out.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got here, I was like, I can hear bugs and crickets and frogs and
things
all that stuff.
Were oblivious to.
Yeah.
Living in the city.
Yeah.
Well, I really, after I threw my husband under the bus,
Oh boy.
I said the faint hum of my ceiling fans.
Yeah.
That's something I was sitting under a fan when I read that, and I was like, I don't hear that. I don't really pay attention to hear that. And one of our other responses, did you tell me your response?
I just did, yeah.
Okay. I mean, were you done telling me your response?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The noise is distracting, but the sound of silence is priceless, as one answer. And then the highway traffic. And another response is, besides the ringing in my ears, I'm sure I tune things out.
Yeah.
He said he's been accused of having selective hearing. Haven't we all?
Oh,
that was my,
Yeah.
People saying blah, blah, blah. That's another one. And then the cicadas are the cuckoo clock.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for responding to our viewers and listeners. We appreciate that.
And if you're listening and want to have if you want to have your answer noticed in our Facebook post, you can go there to Around the Table, where you'll find a graphic with a person in the middle of a bunch of symbolic noises.
It's a lot of noise going on in that picture.
Going on. All right.
Okay.
After the break, we're going to have a guest that comes on. We have Chuck Eddington. He will be first. He's going to give us an update on Creekside. Is that right?
Well,
and then some more things.
Maybe Parks and he was going to talk about grant money, and also about the league opportunities that are available.
Oh,
so I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if it was Parks and Rec more or Creekside or a little bit of both, but we'll find out. You just have to wait and find out.
I need to know. And then after the bottom of the hour, we'll have Christie from Freedom Education Services.
And she is one of the participants their organization is one of the participants in the Volunteer Expo.
Yeah, we're really pushing that. Hoping everybody will come out.
August 29th, again, at Signature Tower. So, in the community room.
All right. Let's do our history.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
How do you pronounce that? Tchaikovsky?
Tchaikovsky. Close enough. Tchaikovsky. 143 years ago, Tchaikovsky's 1812 premiered in Moscow.
Was he a
recognizable.
Was he a Moscowian?
Gee, Dan, I'm not sure.
It is a sad commentary on the communist mind that a sign of liberty in Czechoslovakia is deemed a fundamental threat to the security of the Soviet system.
57 years ago today, troops from the Warsaw Pact nations, led by the Soviet Union, began an invasion of Czechoslovakia to crush the liberalization efforts of leader Alexander Dubček. The next day, President Johnson vetoed. He voiced his outrage with that action.
Okay.
We started going out the back door, and he'd bolted the door shut. So we ran to the south doors, jumped out through there, and then we heard him going out through the back doors, and he started shooting people in the parking lot.
39 years ago, part-time letter carrier Patrick Sherrill was among the first to put the term disgruntled postal worker into common usage. He went on a 10-minute shooting spree in the Edmond, Oklahoma post office where he worked. He killed 14 co-workers and wounded 6 others before taking his own life. A day earlier, Sherrill had been warned about his poor work habits. This postal worker survived the bloodbath. Wow.
If you entrust me with the presidency, I will draw on the best of us, not the worst. I will be an ally of the light, not the darkness.
This was 5 years ago. Joe Biden accepted the Democratic presidential nomination, vowing to move the nations past the chaos of Trump's tenure.
If you do not need to be on the road, please don't get in your car. Make sure your emergency kit and essential devices are on hand, and ensure that all of your devices are charged.
2 years ago, Tropical Storm Hillary struck Baja California, killing 3 and causing $15 million in damage. It was the first tropical storm to hit the Southern California in 84 years. As Los Angeles residents braced for the storm's impact, Mayor Karen Bass had those words to share.
At every turn lately, the president is running into an attack from Ross Perot. 7 months after the election, Perot is still campaigning.
Wow.
This is a birthday cut. Anchor and reporter Connie Chung was born on stage 79 years ago. She co-anchored the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather from 1993 to 1995. Was she married to
Maury Povich.
Maury Povich.
Sad we know that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the next one we can't do.
Led Zeppelin lead singer Robert Plant was born 77 years ago. You'll always remember them with their song Stairway to Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Out west, temperatures 90s, 100s, 100 teens in the southwest, 70s in New England, 60s in the Pacific Northwest. That's what's going on around the country.
Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. That's a birthday cut. The Today Show Al Roker was born 71 years ago. I thought he was a lot older than that. Anyway, but that's his iconic segue out of that spot.
What a relief. That explains everything. Thanks be to God. Look, sister, it was all a mistake.
Actress Amy Adams was born 51 years ago today. She received an Oscar nomination for her role as a young nun in Doubt.
Okay.
What are you? You a cop? Really? You seriously think I'm a cop? Cop in a skin-tight red and blue suit. You know, you're.
Ooh.
Ouch. Actor Andrew Garfield's birthday is today. He's 42 years old. He's best known for his role as Peter Parker in the Superman movie series.
And let's see, singer and actress Demi Lovato was born 33 years ago, and one of her singles was Sorry Not Sorry.
All right.
All right.
We're up for a break. That's what they tell us to do when we get tired and get sleepy. They say,
Need a little
go
quick
to a
nap.
break. Quick break. We're going to take
4-minute power nap.
Chuck Eddington is here, and he's going to be talking about things happening at Creekside and maybe some, what'd you say, leagues?
Parks and Rec, leagues, grants. We'll find out.
We'll dig deep. We'll find out all about it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
TV channel 26.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table. We always like it when Chuck Eddington comes in.
Don't make his head blow up.
Oh.
It's already big enough.
It's already big enough.
I like coming here. I like coming here.
You've got, and I just asked you, I said, who's in charge of the youth center now? And he goes, I am.
I do it all.
It's like you got a big scope of things that you've got going on. How do you keep up with it all?
I got a great staff.
Okay.
When you hire good people, it always makes you look good. So that's what I try to do. And I really got a great staff right now, and they are top notch for sure.
Well, yeah, and you don't demean them either.
No.
A bad employee demeans their
or a
employees,
bad boss.
and you just keep going through them and through them and through them. So I bet you got a good crew.
We do have a really good crew.
Yeah.
Well, good.
So what's going on? You just announced something. You want to announce it about the grant?
Yeah, we're actually going after a matching grant for a new playground and splash pad out of the Equity
A
Bank
new
Sports
one?
Complex.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So we did some research, and what we try to apply for grants for is what I hear back from the community. So we've been trying to go for a playground out there for a while because we had the closest playground in the city is on McDonald. I call it McDonald's Hill up there. It's a little bitty small playground.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to get one on the north side of town, but we're going to add a splash pad with it. It's a $500,000 project. So we would match the $250,000 with the state, which is through the Arkansas Parks and Tourism grant.
Okay.
Who does your grant searching?
Yeah.
We do that.
That's a skill in itself.
And writing grants is a skill itself.
We partner with in the Northwest Arkansas Economic Development Center, and Chelsea Weaver, it works there, is actually our grant writer. She's partnered with Parks and Rec on this and the city, so she does an excellent job.
Good.
So we have a splash pad and playground here in town, but this would give that, especially kids out on the ball field, all that would have a place to go and to enjoy themselves tremendously.
Yeah, our leagues have grown tremendously, and we'll have 2,000 people out there 4 nights a week now.
See?
Just a league night, and that's a lower income neighborhoods too, and they're building 2 more apartment complexes on that end of town. And like we said, we wanted to look for something that would benefit our community, and putting this playground and splash pad as popular as the one is in Harris Park, you can't. That's just the way to go. And that's what the committee that we're going to try to get the grant approved is looking for economic impact and lower income and for all kids. So
you want to be able to service everybody in the community.
And that playground will be all inclusive like the Wonder Willow, but it won't be as big as that, but it'll be an all inclusive playground, which will be ADA compliant.
Wow.
And we'll have a smaller splash pad out there with
it. But still, that's a wonderful idea.
Oh, we're excited. It's been 7 years since we received any grant money, so we're hoping this is our year. So we'll find out in December. In October, if we're chosen as one of the top ones, I'll get to go present to the board and see what happens. But we're pretty excited about the opportunity again.
Yeah,
you bet.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
And you're very blessed to have someone within your organization that can do those things, write grants and such, because not everybody has that.
Right.
Wow. So you've got a lot of league opportunities coming up as well. Is that correct?
Yeah. When school starts, we all start our fall leagues. We partner with NASA for soccer. They'll be starting their fall league, and then we have volleyball coming and flag football. That's kind of our leagues right now. And then also starting September 6th, we're going to have our school-wide basketball league going on. That's in the fall. That plays at Creekside on Saturdays. So lots of schools are participating in that. Well, it's
you're
just
going to be popping.
We want to be popping every day, pretty much. On the weekends for sure, when people can get their kids out there and let them play these games.
Yeah.
And like I said, some of these are during the weeknights. We try to avoid all the major football games. Like this time of year, we try not to do anything on Fridays, of course, or Thursday nights. But sometimes you have to. But no, we have really good participation in our leagues, so we're pretty excited about the kids that get involved in that too.
Yeah.
Wow. You've got a big undertaking to take over. You're from one end of the ball fields to the other.
Yeah.
But like you said, you have a good staff, so that's very helpful. You mentioned something that about how your membership is going for Creekside, and Creekside is such a huge asset to this community for sure. But talk to us about that a little bit.
Well, you said initially you wanted to have 5,000 at the end of this year, right?
By the end of the year.
End of the year.
And we're already at 5,100, a little over 5,100 as of
you got
yesterday.
several months left.
We got several months left, and you know, we're already excited. Which we're going to keep it going and try to find ways to get more people involved in what we got going on at Creekside. But we're excited, and the mayor did an article not too long ago about it over exceeding expectations already. But you know, once we hit a goal, we're going to the next one because you know, we want to give everything we can back to the community for sure.
And that's what Creekside does for sure.
Are you sitting in meetings and thinking, what more can we do?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah. We have a staff meeting every Monday morning with my department heads, and we talk about things what we can add, things that other people are doing that we can copy, which it works. So we have lots of good. With about an hour and a half, we sit in there and go through everything we have scheduled, and then throw out new ideas and talk about it. So
now Creekside is available for like birthday, you know, that type of thing too. And I want people to remember that with winter coming on, you may not want to be outside for a birthday party and that type of thing, but there's always availability there to rent out a portion or whatever, right?
Rent the pool out for a birthday party, rent a room out for a birthday party, rent a gym out or a court for a birthday party. We still rent the youth center for birthday parties as well. So we got plenty of space for that kind of thing.
Well, I could see where the cooler weather will attract more people to come in to do walking and swimming and that kind of thing.
It's too hot. It's been hot. What was the walkers like? With the heat, you know, I mean, did you see an increase in people coming inside?
Increase. When the temp picked up, we had an increase in walkers. We will when it gets cold again too. You know, December, January, February, lots of walkers. In the fall, lots of people like to stay outside, which we just built our new pickleball courts too.
Yeah.
The lights will be finished this Friday. So that thing will be up and running and with lights and everything. So we're excited about that.
There's a lot of pickleballers out there.
We got a really good pickleball community. It's growing. So
well, the great thing about pickleball is you can play that up to, to 80, 90 years old if you can still move around. Yeah.
If you don't tear your ACL or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful news.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that. I know you mentioned that. We'll talk about this later, but that you were going to have a membership appreciation type of deal, and stay tuned for that because that will hit on that in October. But
do you do that once a year?
Well, this is our 1 year anniversary year, so we're going to do something for our members since we did reach our goal already. So we're going to have like a fall festival for a lot of activities from like 6 to 8 on. Or 5 day. We'll probably do a 3-hour event on a Friday night when the Goblins aren't in town.
Yeah,
that's kind of what we're looking at.
Well, football's going to be in full swing here. So
I think they had a game last week.
Last night.
Yeah, last night.
Or
sometime. Yeah, they're doing these exhibition games.
Yeah.
Benefit game.
Yeah. The stage, the Creekside stage there, can that be rented, utilized?
Yeah. We have lots of bands and organizations reaching out to use the stage, and on October 4th we're actually doing that free concert.
Yeah, that M80s. Yeah.
So that's free to everyone in the public. I think that'll be a great night, and then I think next year we're looking at 4 major acts, and then we're going to do lots of free.
Okay, that's wonderful.
The mayor and David Wilson and Matt Bell. I'm just the facility guy on that. They do a great job searching for these bands. And
well, they were saying in the city council meeting that they're more interested in bringing people to see Harrison instead of charging big prices for things. They want to like that free concert to get people to come.
Well, it's a way to promote Harrison for sure.
Absolutely.
And it's something we're passionate about. Like we built it, we're going to try to fill it up. And it just showcase what we have down there on the creek.
Right.
We're pretty excited about it.
Again, that's community. Good. They want to give back to the community. That services. Yeah, I don't want to use the word services, but that, I don't know. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to say, a lot of our members are, if they've qualified for free lunches at school, are free to get in our facility, except the pool. But, we have a lot of those people that came and applied, and we're happy to have them.
Well, good.
The mayor's very passionate about that. I want to bring that up every time because that was his idea, and it's been a blessing for a lot of people in the community.
Well, that comes from his heart and soul. He talked that way in public. I mean, and in private too. He's not trying to be something he's not, and that comes from his heart and soul. So yeah.
Yeah, we want to be welcoming for sure. We
Yes.
want everybody to feel welcome. And, I want to say Valley Springs School District, the superintendent, he came to me and approached me. We approached him, but then he came back with us, and he bought a family membership for every one of his staff members, even his bus drivers. So that helped an influx in our memberships, too, and we partner with them for our athletic facilities and things like that. We just made it a big partnership. So it's stuff like that is what we like to do.
Now, remind me, when they sign up for membership, is it like a year long, or is it month by?
You can do monthly, you can do yearly, or you can do a 3-month pass.
Okay.
And it's got all broken down into individual, youth, couples, family.
Is there such thing as a day pass or a weekend pass?
You can buy a day pass. It's $8. It'll get you into the whole facility.
Right. Okay. Somebody that comes through the area that's that is just passing through, that's wanting to see the area for Buffalo River or whatever, and they see that facility, they can rent it out by the day.
Yeah, and like I said, any event we have in there, like a tournament or anything, we offer all those family and kids $5. We give them a discount because they came to our facility to play. So between games, they can use our facility, so we give them a little discount.
Okay.
To be welcoming to them too. I am going to say in January we're going to have something we've never had before. We partnered with Valley's archery team. We're going to have a big youth archery shoot. That's a state qualifier with an outdoor expo, partnered with the Hunting Legacy. I know Dakota.
Dakota. He's going to come back and talk about that.
We're really excited about that. We're going to have up to 1,200 participants.
Wow.
That's shooting in a 2-day window.
And that's next. It's in January.
January. It'll be in 2026, but we're working on it now. I'm partnering with them.
Where in the world do you have? Huh? Electronic? Is it? How do you do that? I wonder. I mean, maybe I should wait and ask Dakota when he comes back.
Well, we'll bring Michael.
Working on the details right now.
When Dakota wants to come, we can bring Michael Solons. He's the archery coach. He's helping us set everything up. But I think I've already got, and Dakota's helped me. I think we've got already 25 vendors, and Game and Fish is involved already. We've got some really big sponsors coming in.
Cool.
A lot of local. Which is good, so they'll get to set up in there and people get to see them. But it's going to be a 3D shoot.
That's what it is.
3D.
They're giving away 2 brand new bows for the winners, for a male and a female on the 3D shoot.
You do a little bit of that yourself, don't you?
I do a little bit of hunting. I hunt with the acres. So when he came to me, of course, I'm all about doing different things. We've never done that in Harrison. We never hosted an archery
I think that's awesome.
At Creekside. So we got the facility, so we're going to try it. But hunting season's right around the corner. Of course, that's what's on my mind.
Right, I'm sure. I'm sure it is.
And that's when you take your vacation time, I bet.
That's when I take a lot of my vacation time.
We'll be waiting here for you to bring us some kind of meat that you killed.
Well, Chuck, thanks so much for coming in. You're always welcome to come in. Let us know what's going on, and we'll make sure that we get the word out for you.
We appreciate the teasers.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, little teasers.
Yeah. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we got somebody from the Freedom Education Service.
Christie Toland.
Okay, Christie. We'll talk with her in just a few minutes. Stay with us. Whee! How's everybody doing this morning?
I'm a little tickled.
Oh boy, we're having
again. You've missed all the fun.
Yeah, you missed all the fun.
Hear what we're saying.
We're talking with Christie Tolan. Welcome. That's your first time here, and I'd never heard of this organization before. Freedom Education Services. Give us a little rundown on what that's all about.
Yeah, sure. We have been around the Harrison area, but we recently moved our home office from Bentonville to Harrison at Signature Tower. Yes.
Now, why the move from Bentonville to Harrison?
Well, I grew up in Harrison.
Okay.
Actually, I graduated from Valley Springs, and this community is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
And my brothers, my siblings are educators. I'm a retired educator, and so it was a natural fit to come back here and do this.
Good.
Cool.
And what does Freedom Education do? What do they do?
There's a number of things that we do. The main thing that we do is we provide support for families in navigating educational choice.
Okay.
There's a lot of new laws and new opportunities out there. We're supporting right now public school families, private school families, micro-schooling, and homeschooling families as well.
So is it a financial type, it helps them financially how to navigate, because there's lots of loans, all that stuff that can be, but it's overwhelming.
Right. It is. The application process
and scholarships are overwhelming.
Yes, all of it can be overwhelming, and the paperwork especially.
Yeah.
If you're not used to filling out paperwork for the state, then definitely. And so that's where we can bring our expertise, having worked with the state for 25 plus years and filling out all those grant paperwork and things like that.
I mean, cool.
Yes. So we help homeschooling families fill out EFA applications, Education Freedom Act, the new money that is there to support homeschooling families.
Yeah. Now,
which is you want them to have that support as well, which is great. Yeah.
Now homeschoolers, they have to go by regulated state laws, don't they? I mean, they have to follow certain things to have their children out of public schools.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a notice of intent that has to be filed with the state and with the home public school by August 15th of every year.
Mm-hmm.
See, and there's a lot of people who may not know that and want to homeschool and have no idea what the process is, and this is the perfect opportunity to.
And isn't there a certain approved curriculum that has to be approved by the state? Is that true or not? I know it used to be.
Yeah, for homeschoolers, there is no
approved
curriculum by the state. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they can choose secular or non-secular.
But they're probably all basically providing the same information through the teaching. I mean, wouldn't you think?
Yes.
So that they're ready if they decide to go back into public school. You don't want to be behind, or you don't want to have studied something that was not what is in, I guess, public school. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. The basic things, everyone needs to be able to read and write and do math and have the processes for science and citizenship through social studies.
Mm-hmm.
Homeschoolers just have a little more freedom in how and when those things are taught in their home.
Right.
Yes.
Well, how early should people start looking into this? At what stage in their child's life? Or
we are currently working with families right now that are preparing for their kindergarten children next year.
Okay.
Yes.
I was surprised, honestly, when my kids went to kindergarten, that all the stuff that you were required to know by then. There was kind of like all these things, which I think probably in a normal situation is probably not a big deal because they've either gone to preschool or you've taught them or whatever. But some families may not know that, and it's just there's a lot you need to know to prepare your child for school.
Yes, and we love supporting families with just giving them that information, helping them with the paperwork. We also offer learning pods if they're aren't comfortable with teaching a particular subject, or if they want to maybe beef up a particular subject, or if they need to work during the day and want us to take care of the 4 core subjects, we do that for them.
Oh, so
Whoa.
you actually have classes that you can enroll them in, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I had no
Wow.
idea.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Do you help them with FAFSA?
We can. We haven't been doing that, but that's just because no one has asked. So
Well, yeah, leave it to
we
me.
can.
What level of age do you help? All ages?
Well,
or?
she says even some going into
Yes.
kindergarten.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. We're supporting families who have pre-K
Okay.
all the way to seniors.
Okay, seniors.
So it doesn't matter what aspect of it.
No.
Yeah.
Even like if they're a year into college, do you help at that point as well? If they need it?
If a freshman in college needed some type of tutoring, we could absolutely do that.
So you kind
Wow.
of fill in the holes where
The gap,
where
yeah.
where they're needing the help or they're not getting exactly what they need.
Yes.
You're the place to go to fill in that education.
Absolutely.
Wow.
We can
Okay.
help.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So, do you have volunteer opportunities, or do you have a big staff? How do you accomplish all that?
Well, we have a wonderful staff of teachers. Some retired, some getting ready to retire, and then we have one of the best reading teachers around, who is a teacher right now in one of our public schools,
Wow.
but they are on a 4-day week, and so she works with us on Mondays to provide all of
Wow.
the reading
Okay.
support.
Wow.
With that, so
Now you're going to be part of the Volunteer Expo, which to me says you have volunteer opportunities.
yes.
So tell us a little bit about that, and you can hit on the expo or come see me at the expo, whatever.
Okay, all right. Yes, please come see me at the Volunteer Expo on July 29th. August 29th. And we'd love to see everybody. We have opportunities for volunteering that can be anywhere from a high school student who wants to be a future teacher.
Okay.
We have tutoring opportunities. They just have to be able to pass a background check. All of our student-facing
Okay.
opportunities, they have to pass a background check
Yeah.
for that.
Right.
But we have tutoring opportunities. We're looking for community members who have special expertise. We offer beginning sewing classes. We're offering Life Skills 101. We're going to be doing some finance courses, things like that. So if there are community members with special expertise that would like to share with homeschooling or private and public schooling families in short courses, we would love
Wow.
to have them
Yeah.
for that.
Wow. Where have you been all of our
Yeah,
lives?
where? How long have you been in existence? Do you know?
Yes. So I'm the co-founder. My partner, Beth Shoemate, Dr. Beth Shoemate, she is a current superintendent in a school district in Southwest Arkansas, and I just retired in July, and in preparation for retirement, it was just something that we got together. We worked together for a really long time, and we just wanted to do it, and just to meet some needs that we had seen through our work.
Which is awesome.
And so we started it in 2024. We're fairly new, but we have hit the ground running, and it's just...
You just need people to know that you're there
Yeah.
to help.
Yes.
We need to get the
Well,
word
it's-
out.
Yeah, it's a new concept. It's starting to formulate in my mind what you do.
Yeah.
So I see
it's like a college within a college.
yeah,
kind of.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I see a huge benefit from this.
Well, that's our goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got into education to begin with because we wanted to make a difference for families.
Right.
Right.
Because it certainly made a difference for both of ours.
Right.
Okay.
And so in retirement, we want to continue that. It's our
Now,
life's work.
is there money? Is there a cost with some of that? Probably.
With some of the services that we provide, there is
okay.
a small cost.
Okay.
We are a nonprofit, so we aren't just
Right,
getting
right,
rich.
right,
We're
right,
not
right,
raking
right,
in the
right,
money,
right.
but the money that we do make goes back into services.
The programs.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
You have
Wow.
to have that
Well, you do.
money to supply everything.
You do.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. I'm just tickled that you're here.
Yeah.
I had
Well, thank you.
I mean, I hadn't. really had no idea. So there you are. Okay.
Well, we encourage people to come out to the Volunteer Expo. That's happening at the Signature Tower, which you have an office there. So
yes.
You're not going to have to walk very far.
We probably should throw out your phone number while we're at it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, yes. It's 501
Okay.
215
Okay.
3209.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
And that happens August the 29th at the Signature Towers right there in the meeting room. And you'll be there.
We will.
Christie will be there. And
go
check
talk
out, talk to her and ask her, throw her some hard questions that we didn't do today.
You might get bombarded by people who have kids that might need some.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, we would love it.
Christie, nice to meet you. Thanks so much, and good luck in the future with your organization.
You can come back sometime.
Okay.
We're going to take another break. Stay with us. And welcome back to Around the Table. Oh, what a fast hour this has been.
Dude.
Yeah.
2-a-days.
Yeah.
We got several of those coming up here.
I
think you're going to be gone for most of them.
Well, good. I won't have to worry about them. I'm going to be basking in the Scottish Highlands.
In the Scottish Highlands, in the dampness and coolness.
It's cool over there. It's like 65 degrees right now.
And when you're damp, it probably feels a little...
I'm going to wear a slicker.
A waterproof
jacket. Waterproof jacket with a hood.
All the time, probably.
Well, probably. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean that's your weather. You like it that way.
Kind of weather.
Yeah, so
that's where my heritage is. I did the ancestry thing. I'm 13% Scottish.
I believe it. You look like you're Scottish.
Well, yeah. 13% Scottish, and the rest is in that area. So my ancestry just.
What if you run into an ancestor?
Oh, that's fine.
That'd be kind of cool.
We'll what do they call it?
Go to a pub and have a Guinness.
Do a draw. Is it what do they call it?
A draw?
Yeah, they do. They call it something.
Like with guns?
No, it's when you throw back a. They call it something.
Okay.
Kelly knows what it is. I can't remember.
That might get you to drink a beer.
Yeah.
If you throw one back with your
relative. I'm not much of a beer drinker.
I know, but you're going to be if you meet a relative.
Yeah, but if they want to put one in front of me, I'll.
You'll eat it.
I'll drink it. Yeah, they got some mead over there, which is a beer. Mead.
Is this dark beer? Like probably really dark.
Yeah, something. And then they've got some kind of blood pudding over there. Some weird stuff, but it's
Will you try it at all?
Oh yeah, I'll try everything. I hope I don't get sick.
Does Kelly like beer?
Not necessarily. Well, I don't know. No, I don't know. No.
I just wondered, when we go and Richard doesn't like it, if he ordered a glass of wine for some odd freaking reason.
Yeah.
And he didn't like it, of course. I
would
have to drink it. I'm thinking, well, she liked beer. I guess she could finish them off for you. I don't know. 2 for the price of one.
Yeah, no, she's pretty particular about what she drinks.
There you go.
Yeah. So anyway.
Well, all right then. What time is it?
Oh, let's see. It's 3 minutes before the hour. And I need to do this. There we go. Now we're set.
We're set.
I'm trying to see what is the most fun states in the United States? I always like these kind of studies because there might be a little bogus because the person that's doing the study is in the state that they want you to be the funnest. Wallet Hub has just released its list of the most fun states in America, and California scores the #1 spot.
Oh. Well, whoop-de-doo.
The rankings are based on 26 different factors, from nightlife to national parks to the price of movie tickets. Florida, Nevada, Illinois, and New York rounded out the top 5. Don't count everyone else out, though. Michigan has the most golf courses, and Alaska has the best access to national parks. Mississippi and West Virginia were last on the list. Mississippi.
I like Mississippi.
And I've been to West Virginia. It's kind of a hilly country.
Isn't it kind of like here?
Yeah, kind of like this here.
Yeah.
I think every state has something, and I don't like to tell everybody about all the amenities here in our neck of the woods because I don't want them to move here.
Yeah, but here they are, like having a big Creekside, all this stuff that draws people here. So just move over, Dan.
Yeah.
You got to share the place. All right, I have some. What do we have today? Is somewhere.
Today is right here. It's National Radio Day.
Woo! Here we are.
Happy National Radio Day, the annual coast-to-coast celebration of the medium we love so much, radio. The first vocal radio broadcast was transmitted on Christmas Eve in 1906, and a Canadian physicist from his station in Brant Rock, Massachusetts. The signal was heard as far away as Norfolk, Virginia. Wow, look at that.
Okay.
So now it's all over the world.
Okay.
National Hawaiian Pizza Day.
National Bacon Lovers Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we got to go. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find us in Harrison at 13.